Uh, I'm back from the same video as earlier. I said that I was gonna make a second one, and here we are. But basically, this one's about school. And I know that's not a fun thing to go through. I'm still going through it, obviously. And it's not fun. Obviously, there are many flaws. Like, so many flaws that it's actually pretty sad. I know that it doesn't happen in all schools, but most of the schools that I've been to have some of the flaws that I'm about to say, not make up. But mainly, everyone knows about the categories. If you're in one category, you're not expected to associate with the other category, unless that's basically what your category is about, associating with them. I'm not, people try to fit me in a category because of the way I look since I wear glasses. They try to assume that I'm smart and I know everything. Well, I am smart, but to be honest, if every time they would try to get answers off of me and pretend like they're my friend. And I would say, yeah, that's great. That's right, ask me for answers. And 76% of the time I would give them the wrong answer. Because either I'm tired of them asking me for answers, or it's either because I'm tired of them asking me for answers, or it's because I actually do not know anything about the topic that we're learning about. And people expect me to always get it. And the category that they put me in isn't actually what I fit in, basically. I would do random things that people wouldn't think that I'd actually do. I look like a very quiet, peaceful kid that wouldn't really talk to anyone. But the next thing you know, the next day of school, you see me bouncing around, jumping and talking to everyone I can see. And basically that's what I do. And some people don't get that. They look at me really questionable. And that's the funny thing about it. That's what I actually like about my appearance. I get to scare people and see what their reaction is about what I am to do. Because they don't expect anything from me other than me to just sit down, be quiet, and follow everything and pretend like everything's okay. And basically, I'm the type of person who would ignore all the categories and talk to anyone how I would want to talk to them. If you do something to me, I'm not going to stay quiet. I'm going to tell everyone what just happened. And I'm not going to lie to you either. Now, if you're my friend, then of course I'm going to do some favors for you, but you can't honestly expect me to do everything that comes up that you need help with. I have a point. Everyone has that point in their life where that person goes too far and you're not going any farther than you're not going to take any more of what just happened. So basically, there are some of these things that happen at my school that are really annoying. Right now I'm going to talk about the students. Well, most of the students, there were some students that would pretend like everything that they do isn't their fault, and basically they will put the blame on anyone else as soon as possible, and they would pretend like even if they did do it, they wouldn't get in trouble for it, and basically everyone would stick up for them. It's actually kind of sad to see that, and then afterwards when no one sticks up for them and everyone's on the opposite side, it's kind of funny and sad. It's funsid. Yeah, funsid. I just made a word, if that's not a word in another language. But basically, the people that I encounter, they expect me to just do whatever they say. Like, it's really annoying when you're waiting in a line and then people try to merge in while talking to their friends, acting like everything is casual when they know exactly what's going on. Like they know that there's about 20 other kids behind them that are going to get freaking angry at them for skipping ahead, and they've been waiting for the longest time ever. But basically, I've had an encounter like that, and I was waiting in that line for about 20 minutes. We barely had enough time to eat, to get done eating. We were in a lunch line, and some people expected me to stay quiet and let them skip just that one time, but I wasn't gonna take it. I was waiting there for too long, and I was gonna eat. That person had about 40 minutes to eat. So I was waiting in line, and the person would walk up and merge in with their friend, like right behind their friend, to act like everything's cool. But I didn't let them, so basically I would walk in front of them for skipping, and they would yell at me and turn around and say, "Who do you think you're skipping? I've been here for the longest." And then I would have to say, "I literally just saw you merge in with your friend right there, and I've been waiting here longer than you have." And basically this is a rant about random student problems. I probably could have just ignored and not have cared about anything that happened, but I did not feel like waiting any longer for any food. I was starving, and I do not eat breakfast. That is one thing that I can't do at school. It's just a waste of time. Most of the time it's a waste. And the foods that they have aren't exactly that good of what you would expect. Like, you wouldn't have high expectations for them, but there's also a limit where they should at least reach. There's a small enough expectation that should be reached for a manual breakfast. And those are the reasons why I wouldn't go to breakfast, just because of the way they set it up. I mean, it's extra money. It's extra money that would have to be paid. And it's just a waste of time. That can get you late for your next class as easy as possible. So I would skip that, and for someone to walk in line while I'm starving, the last meal I ate was about 15 hours ago because of dinner. That would be the most annoying thing that ever happened, honestly. But yeah, that's it for now, because my voice hurts really bad. I kind of woke up sick, and there's gonna be a couple parts to this video to finish it off, because all I did was really talk about two things, the categories and that, in one story. I'll bring up some other stories in future videos, so I hope you like, subscribe, comment, share, and if you don't want to, then that's okay, I guess. Either way, I'd be okay. I'm barely gonna use this channel, except for watching YouTube myself. So there's gonna be a couple silent moments because this is a live stream. Goodbye.